so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on into the UTR Live Studios. I'm your man, UTR Storm, on the mic. And as always, it's a great to have y'all back here for the UTR Xfinity Series live from the Homestead Roval. Now, I am not going to be in the studio for much longer, as we're going to go and check out the driver's meeting, because I've heard some interesting stuff is going on over there. So we're going to go on into here. What is up, guys? How's everybody doing?
Let's go.
Seen any good Reese?
Let's go.
Hey,
Hey,
recently?
come here. Come here.
Let's go.
I heart
Oh.
high
You
road.
want a bite?
Hell yeah.
I don't like e-porn.
Fight
I
me.
don't know what
Idiots.
has a-
Hey, as y'all can
Idiots
see,
of
the drivers are
NASCAR.
getting into it. The drivers are ready to tackle the night. Awesome
Crayon
job.
eaters rejoice.
All right, and the drivers are ready to get the drivers meeting started. So you know what? Let's listen in to see what's going on tonight here in the Homestead Roval.
Yes. So Mole here, who will be helping out with the broadcast tonight, will also be running this drivers meeting. So Homestead Roval, it's a very interesting one for this whole league because it is a crazy creation that we have. I don't even know the word that we have done a few times within succession. So pretty cool, liking it a lot. Pace speed is 60 miles an hour, and one of the biggest things about the Homestead Roval is the start. So on the first lap, you take the oval around. After that, then you start using the access road and then the road course and so on from there. So on the restart, you can take the oval around for the first lap, and then after the first lap, use the access road and use the road course from there. Other big thing, I guess, is pit road. Since we use the pit access road, if anybody pits, just be cognizant of any other drivers that will be flying onto that access road and try not to run into them. I don't think that's happened in any Homestead Roval race that we've had, but something to pay attention to going forward. Other than that, this is the first time Xfinity's here, so put on a show for our UTLR fans, and I think that's all I got. Unless Alex wants to add anything or anybody else, I kind of just running solo, so.
And as you hear, this interview is getting, or this meeting has been insane. You know, as owner here here at UTLR Live Studios and owner of this amazing league, and honestly, I don't really run the Xfinity series much. So honestly, guys, I don't have much for y'all. Y'all put on a show. y'all have done great these last few weeks. Playoffs are coming up, and so it's going to be getting down to the wire. Some of y'all are doing exceptionally well. Some are fighting to get in, and it's just going to be an incredible race. Just another twist and turn, taking some lefts and rights into this unique track of ours. It will return next season. I can tell you that right now. It will return. So get ready for it, and it could be a playoff race, just like the Cup Series. I don't know. Who knows? But no, other than that, I don't have anything for y'all. Just put on a show. Y'all can chit chat, whatever. This meeting has been adjourned. I'm going to head on back to the UTR Live Studios up in the broadcast booth, and as y'all wait for LRS, and y'all can get this show on the road. So I'll see y'all up in the booth, and I'll see the top three of y'all join me at the end of the night.
Sir, and I will be meeting Alex in there. So, I guess we'll wait for LRS to give us the word. Everybody just stay here and hold your.
Okay, we're back. This was fun. That was awesome. We got to introduce these drivers. We got to see how the drivers react here. They're obviously ready to go. It's going to be a quite enjoyable show this evening here in Xfinity. Let me pull up here. We have one of our admins running a tab behind, so that's why we got to introduce, and y'all got to hear some of the drivers talk. Isn't that awesome? That's pretty cool. Pretty cool little deal going on over there in the drivers meeting as drivers get ready to go.
Alrighty, I am here, and LRS just joined their party, so we should be starting very soon.
Awesome. I like to hear that. About to go through the what would be playoffs right now for the Xfinity Series as they grow closer to the end of their season. SP holding a good lead right now in the playoffs. If the playoffs were to end today, SP is locked in with 20 playoff points, and with his win, Lowbroke in second, winning the short track challenge. He's up to second in the playoff standings, not locked in yet. Flash in third, who is locked in with 12 points attached to his playoff point name. Dusty Stud in fourth, yet to win in Xfinity. He has won in everything else now, finally, but he's yet to win in Xfinity to lock himself into the playoffs. LRS in fifth with 8 points attached to his name, and he is locked in on his win. Deport in sixth based on points, and then below the cut line would be Drake and Mr. J. Granted, we still have about, I think, 5 or 6 races left to the end of the regular season, Mole, but kind of cutting away from there and coming back to you, who isn't really in the booth very often, and such an honor to have you up here. How you feel? Are you excited for this race? What's your emotions going on right now?
Yeah, absolutely. When this race came on the schedule, I asked you if I could commentate with it, just because I love it here. I was very hesitant when we created this monstrosity of a track, but I have finished either first or second every single time that I've raced here, and I think I've led the most laps in each races. Last race we had here in the next gen cars, I sputtered and spun out on the last lap, so still got second. But it's always been fun when we race here, and the fact that the Xfinity cars are coming here for the first time, I figured it'd be a better time than any to join the booth. So I'm honored to have you have me, and I am always honored to race in this league. So I appreciate it, and I think these guys are going to put on a heck of a show tonight.
Yeah, indeed. And one thing that always has been catching my eye this week with the series is SP. He was not able to race tonight. He was able to find himself a sub. And one thing that clicked with myself was just the funny fact of they would rather have INF, who everybody knows is a road course legend in this league, and he just knows F1 very well. So he's just really good at F1 road course racing in general. That they'd rather have him on track subbing for SP versus you, who has done well at road courses. You've been a good road course guy yourself, but at the same time, you have not ran in Xfinity in quite some time, if at all.
Yeah, I mean, hey, they want to see someone different up there. I get it, and I'm cool with it. I would have loved to race tonight, but at the same time too, I was never a part of the Xfinity series this season, so I think it would have took away from the other guys. But yeah, INF, he's good at this Homestead Roval. Me and him had a battle here. I think the first time we ever ran this race. I think it was me and him pretty much the whole time that were neck and neck, and he's gonna put on a show for everybody too. And honestly, SP being out too, that's another road course guy that is out of the mix, which thinks even though INF is filling in for him, it'd be nice to have all three of them. So that's gonna be definitely a game changer. But LRS is not one to overlook in this race as well. I think the last time we raced here in the next gen, it was me, the Project 27, and LRS in the top three. SP might have been up there too, but LRS gave me a run for my money at some points of that race. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm curious what Dusty can do too. I think Dusty's usually fast every week, so it'll be a fun one for sure.
Yes, sir. As we got the invite, so we're going to go trackside for the most famous words in motorsports to get tonight's race underway.
Please welcome WWE superstar Liv Morgan.
Drivers, start your
Alrighty, we see drivers on track to do battle. They're coming around for the green flag. They get everybody lined up. Now, one thing, like was mentioned in the meeting, they go around this one time on the oval, and then they hit the road course. You see the road course layout in the top right-hand corner of your screen. So we'll get to watch these drivers tackle this very unique track for the first time ever, though. Mo, it's time to release these drivers coming to the green flag here. Getting ready for the hype up. We're on board with Flash. They get ready to go green. Green flag in the air. We're live from the Homestead Roval.
Yep, let's go. I think Deport is taking the lead right now. I think someone thought that they took the access road on the first lap. One thing to note, on the first lap of any restart with this Homestead Roval, they take the oval first, and then they get onto the road course. So I think a few people got a little confused. I think I specifically said that, one of the first things I said in the drivers' meeting, but that's okay. Deport has a little bit of a lead.
All right,
Let me see who that is in second. Yes, it is. Trying to see who that is in second.
Oh,
I think
drivers
Flash in second.
all over the
HD
track.
got into the 44.
We knew chaos was going to ensue right there because that is a very tight spot. Very hard indeed whenever you have side by side going in there. The point, and that's why we don't go on the start, because we're trying to level out the field as much as we can.
Yep, absolutely. I'm on board with LRS right now, and he's chasing down Flash. I do not know what happened in Deport. I think he just got loose or something. But it was... I don't even know where Deport went.
Deport, I think, ran off in the grass. I know in turn one, over here in turn one. So yeah, I think he just kind of lost it after that and had to suck up to the back of the field.
Yeah, I think Deport got deported.
I feel bad for him because he did very well off the start, and he did very well in qualifying. Showed an incredible time for himself. See LRS.
Yep, and there goes LRS to the lead. He just dove it down in there, and that's the key of being fast at this track. If you can dive it down in there from the back stretch, whoo, you gain a lot of momentum going into those next few turns, and LRS knew that, and he took advantage of it. Sheesh.
Yeah, you see INF back here again. He is the sub for SP tonight, racing that number 44 machine.
Yep, he is coming slowly but surely. He's just gonna be impatient, waiting in the water.
Yeah, only
He'll
10
get
laps for
around
the first
these two
stage.
other guys. Yeah. He might get up to third by the end of this stage.
Yeah, LRS has just become like the road course king. granted, it's SP's title right now. Whenever you look at our stats, but when it comes to the Homestead Roval, it's been you and LRS mainly.
Yeah, me and LRS mostly. I think Project 27 won here the last time that we raced. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, me and LRS have been basically neck and neck with each other at most of the road courses. You can throw Tomato in there too for next gen. He whooped our tails at the Charlotte Roval, but I feel like at Watkins Glen it's always me and LRS. I feel like Homestead Roval, it's always been me and LRS. And even at the Charlotte Roval, Tomato won, but me and LRS were second and third. So it's always been like that. So it's cool to see him up front. INF is coming though. He's just being patient. He's just trying to pick his spots and moves and not trying to ruffle any feathers yet.
Yeah, and we're on board Clater here, trying to get by Flash for second place. For the viewers that may not know all of our rules, they're allowed to little cut that straightaway or that little patch of grass on the entry turn one right there. We'll see them cut that. That is fine. They just can't obviously cut the entire thing. On the right hand side, they enter, trying to straighten out that corner as much as possible. And you see them right here make some contact. That rumble strip on the left hand side, they're allowed to cut that if they want. Right here though, as they go through side by side, you have to have at least 2 tires going through these little S's right here. You have to have at least 2 tires on the rumble strip or on the track in order for it to count to be a valid lap. If the driver obviously goes all 4, we're not harping down on the penalty because it is a very unique track and a hard track to conquer. But if it is a problem that causes somebody to get way ahead of in front of somebody or jump a position, then yes, at that point they will be docked. They'll have to park on the straightaway on the blue section on the straightaway there, and that's also if they miss the corner completely and go into turn 3 of the oval or turn 1 of the oval.
Yep. Absolutely. If you were able to cut that dogleg back or that last turn here, you'd get a crazy advantage. It's just not fair at all. But this battle for second is heating up. There's 4 of them all on top of each other. And LRS is probably loving every minute of it. He's like, you guys go battle. I'll go win this stage.
Yeah,
He ain't worried about a thing.
a good battle going on. You see INF and that's the thing though at Mole is that you get in this grass and it will kick the car sideways and slow you down dramatically.
Yeah, absolutely. It just takes a hold of your car and just like either if you get into the right side, it'll take you right. If you get in the left side, it'll take you left. Yeah, never want to get in there. Clater gets in to that turn super deep perfectly. I think he got a little bit too much momentum actually. Got messed up and somebody's in the cones.
I believe that's Toby Welsh. Decided to just park it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Alex. I don't know if LRS mentioned this afterwards. I was just thinking of this now, but is it 2 cars for a caution tonight or 3?
So after some admin discussion last night, we were going to do 2. I don't know if LRS mentioned it or not, but it should be 2 as we're trying something new here on these road courses.
I'm sure LRS probably mentioned it. I completely forgot. But I guess we'll wait and we'll see.
Usually, though, with the history of this track, we have not seen a caution for cause, though. So,
no.
Like, maybe one car spin around. So, good battle right here for second, though.
Yep, it's been caution-free every time we've came here.
So this is for the stage right here. So stage 1 complete. LRS is your stage 1 winner tonight.
Yep, LRS, I think. Clater, Flash. I'm not sure who that gray car is.
That is Dusty, then INF, then Kenny top 6. We'll get
I saw INF get loose off that last turn.
Yeah, I think it was just that. Honestly, it's pretty hard to come off that final corner. You have that banking change, and you can't gas it up, or you'll spin the car out. And you just gotta be really cautious and cognizant going over that final corner.
Yep.
Wrap up your top 10 here. Kenny 6th, Denny 7th, Deport 8th, Red Hawk 9th, and Mr. J 10th. So, good turn of events. We'll see how they come out for the second stage. Obviously, again, staying on the oval that first lap, and then they will come into the road course section.
there. We will see how this all pans out. There might be some different strategies here. Tires don't really matter at this road course, but on that first lap they do. I can tell you that much.
Yet, they're not going to be a big issue, like you said. I don't expect it to be, at least. Doesn't say, well, they won't.
Yeah.
Hit the restart zone. Back underway. INF and LRS up front. INF made a little jump on in the pits there.
Yeah, INF might have gambled or something. I don't know. He was in 5th, so did something.
I wonder if he took maybe no tires.
Yeah, either no
Maybe.
tires or maybe even 2 tires.
Just
They're
because of how
not
short the
doing
stages
much.
are.
Yeah,
Another 10 lapper.
not doing much. He's not losing as many spots, but he might go back to. He might be back in 5th as they go into the road course here. Who knows? No, he's in the 3rd. Oh, no, he's in 4th. Sorry. Well,
Here comes
LRS
into
is in the
3rd.
grass, so
Going into 2nd now.
yeah.
He's going to relinquish spot.
LRS got in that grass there, and it just took him all the way to the right, like we were talking about.
On board the number 10 car of, usually it's Ham Wallet, but it is Kenny on board tonight, as he is filling in for Ham Wallet. Kind of looks like a TikTok car. I mean, I know it's that Axis sponsored, it's in Heat 5, but it just gives me the TikTok vibes.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's probably what he
money
went
line.
after.
Yeah, most likely. I don't know. Might be doing some TikTok dancing if he keeps on getting loose. Now you got the
Might be. Dusty up 3rd right
the
now,
money
looking
line.
pretty good. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, Kenny's in 6th right now. Good run for Kenny. Gets way too deep in that last turn though, loses some speed.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, Dusty did the same thing, got sent it way too deep, had to check up, and that's allowed Clater and INF to surpass him for the
Yeah.
3rd and 4th spot, allowing Dusty to fall back to 5th.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed that, but when Claire went through that one turn, he definitely cut it. I mean, he might not have had a choice because they were on top of each other, but
That's one thing.
definitely was a corner cut.
That's gonna be one thing they. It's one of those topsy-turvy deals. Like, it's hard for us to penalize it, even when we see it, even from the broadcast point of view. We just
Right.
try to trust the drivers to not cut it as much. Obviously, if they do cut it big time, then they know to do a stop and go.
Yeah, he was also had 2 other cars around him, so he might not have had a choice. I feel like if he didn't, he might have wrecked. So it's saving him from wrecking. Hey, I'm all for it.
Yeah, and one thing
But
that
this-
people don't realize is with this layout, it is hard on the brakes. Like, when you come to braking here, it throws the car sideways because you're racing on a lot, like the entire track except for the back stretch and the front stretch. You're racing somewhere where there's no grip. You've got zero
Yep.
grip on this car and on this track.
Yep, the cars for the game are built for the oval and not the road course. So, yeah, they're built to go around banking, not this section of the track with rumble strips and everything else. So,
Yeah, I'm sure it's flat,
Definitely
flat
is.
track, nothing.
yep, LRS into the wall. He was on Flash's back bumper too, and that has allowed Claire to get right up to him. He said, "Give me some Oreos. I need some milk too."
Man, he ran that scheme last week and made me hungry for some Oreos. I got some. I don't have any milk though.
Yep.
Very upsetting.
You know, Flash's scheme is making me hungry for money. Wouldn't mind some
Man,
of that.
you are kidding.
And he is going for the money tonight. He is in first. He's got a commanding lead at the moment. LRS just keeps making mistake after mistake right now. Didn't really see that in the first stage, and now he kind of took the one turn wide. He hit the wall, came close to hitting the wall there.
4 to go this time for our leader Flash. Trying to make something happen tonight. And what's funny is that Flash is not a road course guy. And I told him
No,
this
no.
not last night. I told him this on Tuesday night at Sonoma. He pulled off, I believe, a 3rd place finish. Got on the podium and was able to have the interview. I told him right then and there, you are better than you put yourself and you lead yourself onto on road courses. And
Absolutely.
I think it is showing up for him tonight after that little pep talk, but he puts himself so down at these road courses. And he's like, I don't care where it's at. I don't like road courses. I don't like the Charlotte Roval first and foremost, but he doesn't like any road courses. Doesn't fit him. I'm like, but yet you finished at the top. You finished in top 3.
Yeah.
You're finishing in the top 5 every single time. You're leading laps. You may not like them, but dude, don't put it past yourself. You are performing like a god out there sometimes.
Yep. I think he said something similar about Dover too, and I want to say he finished up there. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, he is doing everything right at the moment. He took that turn just now perfectly, has all the momentum going into this one. LRS is catching. LRS might have got a little bit more momentum. This is where LRS kept messing up here.
That's gonna be the tricky spot. Coming off of that final corner, coming to the line is gonna be where you're either gonna take it all or leave it all in the line.
Yeah,
Two
that
to
last
go this
corner,
time.
if you can, in that last corner, if you can keep the speed and not get loose, you can be really fast here. And I've seen a lot of people get loose back there, and I've seen a few people hit the wall. But if you can gather it up really well and keep a smooth line, helps a ton. LRS got in that turn way deeper than Flash, and it might have cost Flash. LRS is on his bumper, but I don't know if he's going to get to him.
Everyone go.
Definitely caught up to him, though.
He sure goes wide off the exit of that corner. I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah.
He's been doing that last few
Yeah.
laps. See the white flag this time. It's final lap of stage number 2. Already 2 stages down. We're on board with LRS see what he does here.
Yeah, as I was talking about people getting loose, I feel like LRS is getting tight as he comes through that last turn.
Really has. I feel like he's close enough where he can make a move if he wants to. See him.
I make it here.
Ooh, right to the back bumper.
Ooh. I go to the bumper cam of LRS, see if he does anything here. Ooh, he might get Flash here. Oh.
Nope.
No, he
Not
got
going to get
loose.
it. Flash wins stage 2 in the Homestead Roval.
Yep. Flash just had a little bit more grip coming out of that last turn than LRS did. LRS lost it just a tad and kept it low. But what a battle to end that stage.
That was a really good one. For a track like Homestead Roval,
Yeah.
that was a hell of a battle. Coming off that final corner.
Yep.
He got to his bumper. He did everything right. He tried to cut it against Flash going high off exit. He tried to cut it low, and like you said, he just got loose. And that's one thing is, it happens, you get loose, and you're pretty much done.
Yep, absolutely. And now for this next stage, it might get interesting. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do they got to pit this stage?
Looking at Dusty's POV, shout out to Dusty. Thank you for your POV. They are 1 lap to the good. They'll have, well, actually,
Okay.
no, they'll be 1
Probably
lap
a few laps.
less. They have 29 laps
Oh.
left in the stage, or in the race, with 28 laps of fuel.
Well, I guess
So-
we'll see. I mean, shifting might affect that too. So
Yeah, so stage number 2 results real quick was Flash first, LRS second, INF third, 4th Plater, 5th Dusty, 6th Kenny, 7th Deport, 8th HT, 9th Lowbrook, and 10th Red Hawk as we enter the Geico restart zone for what could be the final time tonight. Green flag back in the air here at Homestead.
sir, and we'll see if Flash will take that lead. If you're good on the Homestead Oval, this is a great time to make up some spots as much as you can, because it's not the easiest thing to pass on the road course. So
No, it's not, Mullen.
see what happens.
That's an excellent point on this oval. This is where all the, like, you can jockey for position, but if you want to gain the most spots, this is the time to make them up. Right here on this oval on this
Yep.
first lap, played up in the wall. But yeah, you got to make up the time right here.
Yep, and LRS, ooh, he was on the bottom there. He was ready to take it from Flash, but I think Flash might have closed the door. LRS goes wide. Flash gets
Ooh.
into LRS. Oh no! Oh no! Oh man, that is so upsetting for LRS, man. And I think he got into the outside wall too, so he probably has some damage. Oh, that is upsetting. I'm sure
Wow.
Flash, knowing Flash and knowing the good guy that he is, I know he's probably kicking himself at the moment.
He
Oh,
got in way too deep and overjudged the corner, looked like, which was not something we've normally seen. He just overshot it, trying to stick with LRS into turn one, and it just did not work out for him.
yep, and LRS in the wall again. Oh, man. I feel like LRS, he'll make up some spots for sure, but it's going to be a long drive back up to the front unless he gets a caution. Almost had our first caution for cause
Just about.
there.
I will
Just
say
about.
though, with all that, one thing that has transpired is the top four, top three really. You got INF in the lead, Flash in second, HD is up to third, Kenny is up in the fourth, Mole, with Dusty on his back
Oh,
bumper for
man.
fifth, and then Deport is
Good
back in the
for-
mix in sixth.
Good for Kenny, and Kenny's about to go to third place right now. Look at him, man. Inspirational.
Really good job for Kenny
Nice.
with this 10 car. This is awesome. What a run!
Yeah,
It may
it's
not. I
awesome.
mean, if it holds, it's awesome. If it doesn't, what a run!
Yeah, absolutely. He's got to be proud of himself for it, for sure. And INF is checked out, man. He said, I am going. I was not a part of anything that happened, but I will take advantage of it. And
That's
Flash is
definitely
going to
something
try
he
to chase him
wants.
down.
Meanwhile, Flash trying to chase him down. You got the battle for third, heating up between Dusty able to get around HD for third at the time. HD trying to fight back with Kenny right there in fifth, trying to maybe find a way around HD. You get Deport below Kenny now, trying to fight for the spot.
Yes, sir. I went back and was checking on LRS, and he's still back there. Got around somebody, but he's one.
He's
so,
going to have a caution, and
yeah.
I know, like you said, Flash is kicking himself. I know LRS is kicking himself, knowing that he's probably out of it because of the history that transpired here with no cautions flying for cause ever since we started racing here.
Yep.
It's got to be upsetting.
Yep, absolutely. And INF he's using that clean air and just pulling away. So catching up to him is already going to be a tall task in itself.
Kenny got off that final corner there pretty good, side by side with HD for the fourth spot. Going into turn one here, HD's going to let him have it. Your goal here is to really go single file. I mean, you can go too wide. We've seen it happen with people that know how to hold that apron there. You can easily take it too wide. If you don't have the best experience, your best bet is if you're on the outside, let that inside just prevail.
Yeah, if you're not a road course guy, it's definitely a lot harder, to say the least. But yeah, I absolutely agree with you.
Oh, and
Going back to
Deport.
LRS and-
Deport got into the cones.
Oh,
He has now lost
Well.
time.
that's going to be a lot of damage for Deport, and LRS
Yep,
is
Deport
taking
now to pit
advantage
road,
of all of
so a lot of damage for Deport. That's a bad spot right there too. Is that concrete invisible wall? It is a brick wall. Doesn't look like one. It looks like four cones sitting there, but it is a brick wall. Second you hit it, your front end is destroyed. And there was a good battle between him and I think it was Kenny, and he got the bad end of it.
Yep. Absolutely. And INF, I think, still continues to check on the field. Flash is there, but not close.
The
Probably
LRS
about 3-4 seconds ahead.
See back here with the battle going on between Denny, four-car battle between, looks like Red Hawk Denny, Low Broke, and someone else trying to get up is been Mr. J. Good little battle back there. See Hawk and Lowbrook trying to keep it side by side. Hawk in the grass, allowing Mr. J to really pounce on that one. Mr. J is one guy we don't discuss a whole lot of. He's doing well in the Xfinity series. He is doing an excellent job in the Truck Series playoffs. Y'all might want to watch him in the Truck Series if y'all are tuned in. Check us out on Tuesday nights with trucks. Mr. J, one to watch.
Yes, sir. Came back to look at this battle for third, and it's HD, Kenny, and Clater, and they have all been just fighting each other. for this third place.
This is a good battle right here. Kenny,
And I know Kenny.
he's going to do
He
something.
wants it. He wants it. I'm taking a look at the battle for the lead, and I think Flash has closed in considerably the last I checked. He was probably about 4 seconds off last time. Now he's probably like about 2. Let's see here, 1, 2. He's about 2.5 seconds off from the lead, but he was like about 4 last time I checked in, so.
Yeah, not too bad for Flash. Trying to reel INF back in. We all know that INF is kind of a god when it comes to road course racing. As you stated earlier in the pre-race, that he is a one that you did battle with in the Cup Series. So to reel him in is going to be a challenge. You almost have to be perfect in order to catch him.
Yep. I just checked back in with LRS, and his struggles are continuing. He was on the access road, and I think he got tight, went to the grass, and he put it onto the oval, and he lost his spot. So just an unfortunate turn of events. I'm sure he has damage and everything else right now that doesn't help.
Yeah, very important for LRS, as luckily he is already locked into the playoffs, but just missing out on those playoff points. As he is trying with our new, it's kind of in the highlight with our new additions to next season. LRS trying to fight for a championship for the final time in the lower series before we have new changes coming in for next season. So he's going to be helping out on Xfinity. He just will not be on track. So a big change for him. Yeah,
definitely. And he's been killing it in the trucks lately, and he got his first season next gen win 2 weeks ago. So all will be well with him, even if he doesn't win this. And I think INF just put the bumper to the 78. He said, "Get out of my way, lap car. I am going. Nationwide is not on your side." And
Dang.
I am gonna push and I'm gonna push this car to victory. And something happened to INF. I think he just got a penalty. I think he just got the I know you can get a course penalty on this track, and I think that's just what happened.
Oh yeah.
I think he got in too.
There is a way.
He got in too deep.
If you go too far off going into that turn 3 road course section, if you go too far, it does penalize you. It is pretty far out there, though. It's not an easy, it takes talent to get out that far to overshoot it.
He was close to that inside wall, so he might have, or he just did a stop and go himself. But he didn't need to. So I'm assuming the game got him.
If he was close to that inside, cause I went on board. If he was close to that inside wall, he may have nicked the inside wall just barely, or had to get way out of the gas to avoid hitting it.
As soon as I said Nationwide is not on the 78 side, it's not on the 44 side either, apparently.
He ain't helping himself out. He better have hope he has insurance to help that car after. Oh,
flow and get
we got one around. LRS, Dusty.
Might have two.
We might have a caution. We'll see. HD, LRS, and Dusty was all a part of a little stack up here.
Yep, 78's turned around too.
We'll see what they do. We might.
Oh, we do have a caution. We have a caution.
Caution on the track for the first time ever in this league's history, and it comes in the Xfinity Series in Season 6.
Yep, and LRS is elated. He is happy. He knows that he is going to come back and try to win this thing. Be one of the greatest comebacks we've seen, for sure.
Now, Dusty does have damage to that number 68 machine after getting in contact with that wreck, so... Now, we have never had to do this, Mole, so I'm just kind of explaining to the viewers here. Under caution, the rule is we stay on the oval that way, because we do have a clock on our side that has never been seen before, but we've done testing with it, so we shouldn't have to see it. But we do the oval to try to conserve time from that clock having to pop up with us.
Yep, absolutely.
So they'll do the choose cone, they'll pace around, all on the oval, and then of course we'll go back green on the oval, and then we'll hit the road course. Road course is strictly just for the green flag racing.
Yes, sir. And remember, the first lap is the oval, so if you want to gain positions, they absolutely will.
This is going to be a interesting call. We got 13 laps to go here, live from the Homestead Roval.
Said 13 laps to go. We will start with Alex.
We're at 13 to go right now, so we'll probably restart with 11.
Gotcha. Yep, they'll choose coming out of here and figure it out. Really curious where LRS will come out of here. Ooh, someone took 2. I think that was Kenny. Oh man, so Kenny will be our leader.
This is interesting. This is an interesting call because, like I said, tires don't matter all that much.
Yep. LRS is coming out near last, I think. Maybe 11th.
So I'm
So
being
he had
told
plenty of damage.
from LRS from in the race that the caution was for about 5 cars that went around, and it was all stemmed from the 78 machine of Toby, who was going extremely slow as a lap car and was in the way and was not able to get out of the way in time, causing others to stack up behind him and cause a wreck. So
Yeah, he was probably down in that when you go and shoot your car into that turn off the back stretch. He's probably right there, at least from the looks of it.
alright, so we have top 5 of Kenny, Flash, INF, Clater, and trying to see who that is behind him. Is that Denny?
I think that is Dave. Who's the number 4 car?
Yeah, that's Denny. Yep.
Yeah, that is.
So top 5 for Denny right now.
Oh,
And
single file restart. We are on a road
that's
course.
right. We are on a road course.
No, I didn't even think of that. Hey,
That
alright, I was
completely
confused on why
flipped
they
my
were.
mind.
Yep. And Danny did not go, to say the least.
I knew we were on a road
I'm
course, and it still slipped my mind. Hey, road course, single file restarts.
Yep, we're not perfect. It is what it is. Kenny is
Hey,
losing
The guys on
his
track were.
position.
They knew what they were doing. We slacked.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Kenny went back to 4th, but I think he gained a position even if so.
INF full sends it and misses the corner.
Oh man.
INF now falling back to 2nd. Flash able to take over the lead.
We got Quater. Oh, Quater was there. I'll look on from LRS's view. See.
We should
We
be at
can-
11 to go this time, but I'll get confirmation when Dusty comes across the line. But should be 11 to go this time for our leaders.
Love to see it. And LRS is gaining some positions here and there. If I were him, I would be aggressive as hell, to be honest with you, because I know I have a fast car. I know I can lead.
Oh, 9 to go.
Get the F out of my way.
So we're under 10 to go now. And
Yeah.
LRS trying to make up all the ground he can.
Yep, he's
INF
got Denny and Kenny in front of him.
Question is, does he have enough time? Like, he does, but it's running out.
Yep.
Ooh,
Well, that
ooh.
might help.
Kenny gets into Denny.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Both of them make contact.
Now he's behind HD. She just keeps on getting in a gaggle of cars and it's not helping. He's losing time to the leader, but he has less cars in front of him now.
So only one car actually around. They are going to keep it green here.
Yep, it looks like INF has taken the lead as well.
Yep, and Flash is falling back to 3rd now. Clater up to the 2nd position.
Yep. LRS is now 5th.
Working around HD right there. Trying to get what he can. He's got HD on the outside of him. He goes off in the grass. It slows him down. And Lord's trying to do
LRS is
everything
going to
he
be
can.
charging. Yep. How many laps to go this time, Alex?
Let's see here. That's coming to the line about now. We've got 7 to go this time by.
7 to go. Alrighty.
INF out in front. Clater trying to chase him down. Deport back to 4th. So great rebound by Deport from start of the race to now. Trying to crack the top 3
Absolutely.
here. It'll be huge because
Absolutely, yeah.
Deport's also the points leader. Oh, not points leader, but he's the rookie points leader right now at 38 machine. So great job by Deport this season.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been doing pretty well. I feel like in all the series he's been racing in, he's been up there, or I've at least been racing against him in the next gen. I know that for sure. LRS is coming. I don't know if I'll have enough laps left though, with 6 to go.
Yeah, well, it's going to be very hard for that number 1 car to get back up here. The way this track is laid out, I hate to say, I just don't see him getting back even inside the top 3. Like this top 4 has pulled away tremendously.
Yeah, I'm rooting him on, but yeah, I absolutely feel you. Stinks that had to come to that, but it's
5
gonna
to
be
go.
5 laps to go coming here, and no more caution. So
Yeah, caution free all night long. First time in history we get the caution, and it comes in the Xfinity series. So we got
Yep.
that one
Oh, INF
tagged
off
to
the
us.
track.
Ooh. Clater now to his back
Clater coming.
bumper. Oh,
Oh, I think Clater might have.
he may
bumped
have a
him out
little
of the way.
bumper.
Yeah.
And here comes
I mean,
Flash to the
hey,
inside.
I'm for it. Yeah. I am all for that move. He didn't wreck him. He just pushed him out of the way a
And
little
he
bit.
gets off with the
Flash is
grass.
coming. INF might.
And here comes
Ooh.
Deport.
4
4
wide.
wide? What?
4 wide.
that
and
possible?
INF takes advantage. I can't believe we just saw what we just saw at the Homestead Roval. How the hell did they even make that work? LRS was hoping they all wrecked.
Even 1 car, Deport was kind of like in the grass, but I mean, good thing was that he didn't gain any positions off of that. But 4 wide. Wow.
Yeah, 4 wide. INF went from 1st to 2nd to 3rd to 4th, and then all the way back to 1st. That was.
Jeez. 4 guys right
God.
there, and y'all cannot beat INF on that. Somebody hold it. Come on.
Yeah. That is wild. Oh, 38 just got into Clater.
And we got lap traffic
Flash.
now, Mole. We got 2 lap
Yeah,
cars right
we
here.
got lap traffic now. We got LRS coming into the picture. I think 3 to go this time.
Alright,
Correct.
lap cars getting out of the way. That is Toby.
I think this is 3 to go right now if my math's
We
right.
are at 3 to go, Mole.
Yep.
Right now, INF, Flash, and Clater is your top 3 with Deport right there on the back bumper of Clater. And LRS is in the picture. I just don't think he doesn't have enough time. I mean, unless something
Nah.
crazy happens again like that, then yeah, he'll gain time. But if they stay the way they are, it's going to be very close. See Claire get really
Yeah.
loose. These cars are extremely loose at this point. It's hard with no grip to control a loose car.
Yep, INF in the wall just a tad. LRS might catch up to the 4th place guy, but I don't know if he's going to get any further than that.
Got 2 to go this time. INF has got his lead out there. We'll see if he can hold it 2 more laps.
Yep, he is the man to beat right now. He just can't choke.
I know
I think
FP
LRS is
gonna be
going to
happy.
get into 4th. Yep, sure will.
Yeah, Deport got loose, or something happened to Deport. That allowed LRS, like you said, to
think-
get over that 4th spot.
Yeah, I think Deport went into the grass on the access road into turn 1.
All right, Mo, white flag this time presented by the Xbox One Esports Race community one final time for the number
Yes.
66 machine of INF. Or no, sorry,
Yes,
44.
sir. Yep, 44 by an F, and it's pretty much his race as long as he doesn't choke it away.
He's been
Hopefully I'm
solid
not
all night
jinxing.
long. He's been doing good, really consistent. Took over the lead kind of once the whole LRS Flash incident happened, and well, he's been solid all night long.
Yeah, he hasn't looked back. He was in that 4-wide battle and went to 4 positions in a lap, but he put himself back into the front.
All right, off turn 4 for the
LRS.
final time. And INF is going to win here in the Xfinity Series Homestead Roval for the first time ever.
Yep, great job for him. Great job by Flash. Great job by Clater, and great comeback by LRS for 4th. So good
Yeah.
race all around.
What a job. That was awesome. Got
Yep.
to experience some crazy things. If it's not one thing, it's another. So it's gonna be awesome to see what these three guys have to say about their first ever experience. Some of these guys have the experience, but to see what transpired was pretty awesome.
Absolutely, man. INF deserves this win. He raced a pretty hard-fought race all night long, and I think Flash might have been the only one that might have had something for him, to be honest with you. LRS, if he was up there, maybe.
Yeah, I think LRS could have maybe had this in the bag or had a good fight on his hands if it had happened. But
Yep.
it's going to be a good interview. We'll be right back, though. We're going to take a quick commercial break and be right back for post-race interviews. Y'all stay right here.
That was good.
It's orientation day.
That was really
Welcome
good.
to the team.
Yeah, that was a fun one. Yeah. Yeah, that was a fun one to watch. Do you want to take third and first? Alright. That one, Gen 6.
Who wants to race?
Alright.
I like this team. Be part of
Oh.
something greater. Toyota, let's go places.
Yeah, I'm
Alrighty, guys, we are right back with you live from the Homestead Roval down here in Victory Lane with the winner, INF tonight. He brings it home at the first time ever at the Homestead Roval in UTLR in the Xfinity Series. INF, you have experience here. How did it feel to get it done in Xfinity car?
Man, it feels great. Obviously, I gotta give a shout to SP for letting me drive this really awesome 44 car. Homestead Roval's a track that I always loved. And it feels very good to finally get a win here, and especially in the Xfinity series. You know, this has been a bit of a tough series for me. I haven't really found as much success as like what I found in other series, but it does finally feel good to not win off in this series another place than the Homestead Roval.
Yeah, man, you were on the rails tonight. Once Flash and LRS had their little shebang going into turn one there, and then after that, Flash kind of took off. And then, what did it take for you to get around Flash and make it happen?
Yeah, I felt like my car was I felt like I was pretty rusty here. Obviously, everyone else had the advantage of practice and qualifying. So I hadn't touched this track in like 5 months. It's been a while, or I don't know. When did we qualify for trucks here?
It was like the
'Cause
second
that
race
was
of the
last.
season for trucks.
Yeah, so it's been a while, so I knew off the start it was going to be rusty. And as the first two stages went on, my car just some unfortunate things happened through strategy and damage and car just not handling. But I knew as soon as I got to the front, I was going to be able to start setting my pace and start establishing a rhythm. I did cut at one point, or at least I felt like cut, and I had to relinquish it to, or the lead to Flash. And I knew, I was like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna get back by him. It's gonna be pretty tough. But thankfully that caution came out. I don't even think I would have made it on fuel. It was going to be pretty close. I might have had to save a little bit. But ultimately, through those closing laps, I just kept making mistakes. And ultimately, it's just is, and really anywhere you go, when trying to pass, I think the best way to do it is just be creative and just think outside the box. I like trying to overtake people. I think it's really fun just because you get to try things that maybe most people wouldn't imagine or like maybe try any traditional way. So especially at Homestead Roval, that's a challenge, and I had to think outside the box to try and get around people, and ultimately we ended up in front and right where we wanted to be.
Well, man, and with you saying thinking outside the box, you definitely did that tonight. Found yourself to victory lane. We came up with a outside the box creation. We put it to the test, and y'all get to tackle it for the first time at Xfinity Series, and you thought outside the box to make it happen and get her into victory lane. So congratulations on the win tonight. Carry with momentum going into next week, and hopefully we'll get to see you on track here again soon.
Absolutely. Thank you for broadcasting, and thanks to all the lads out there on the track for a fantastic race.
Yes, sir. And I'm going to send it from victory lane down on the pit road where Mole is standing by with Flash.
Yep. So, Flash, you got a copy?
I do.
Awesome, man. Well, tonight you had a heck of a race. You were all up front most of it and got up to the lead in that last stage. And then I think you guys even went 4 wide, but I feel like all night it was you, INF, and LRS until stage 3. And then stage 3 happened. So walk me through what happened there and walk me through the rest of your race.
Yeah, extreme apologies, obviously, to LRS. I just got too fast into the corner and tried to overcorrect it and just accidentally killed LRS. I felt so bad afterwards. Didn't mean to, obviously, but if he wants to kill me next week at Dover, then by all means, I wouldn't blame him if he did. But we had a great race. Great car. Didn't expect to be as good as we were at a road course. Road courses aren't typically my strong suit, so it's good to come in and lead laps, win a stage, and get some experience, more road course experience for the ones in the playoffs.
Yes, sir. Love to hear it, man. Well, hey, congrats on the second place, and we're looking forward to seeing what you can do next week.
Thanks, sir.
Yep, and I will pass it over to Alex for the third place car.
All right, short, sweet, to the point. Gave me time to get down, get a pizza, and head on over to Mr. Clater here. Clater, you have been astounding at these road courses. You've gotten figured out. I believe this was your second time to hit the Homestead Roval with us. I know, again, first time in an Xfinity car, but you did phenomenal tonight. You did everything perfectly. You had a shot at the lead a couple times, but you were mostly just kind of hanging around that second to about fifth range. You were top 5 all night long, had a very stout car, had a very sturdy car, made the passes happen. What was your mindset going in, and how were you able to relinquish that into the race and make the best of it?
Yeah, I really didn't know what to expect. My only race here was in the Truck Series, same last time that INF raced it, so I don't really have much experience here. I did a few practice laps, but probably like 10 max laps was all the practice I got. So I didn't know what to expect coming into the race. I just knew you obviously want to avoid the first lap woes, and we had a few of those. I think the most times I wrecked tonight was on the first like oval lap of a restart. Of course, I was the one to forget that LRS said to take the oval on the first restart. I tried to go dip down on the apron as soon as I could. I woke up like 30 minutes prior to that, so that's my excuse for that. But yeah, I felt like a TV car the entire race. I felt like Daniel Dye. Like I was close enough to see the battles, but I really wasn't close enough to like capitalize on them. And yeah, the closest I got, I think it was probably like 4 to go or something. I think we all collectively got loose going into the Roval in the backstretch. And I think LRS. I think LRS had the perfect view of it, but I think we were like 4 wide. D-Port tried to make you go 4 wide.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was fun. But once again, I don't know what to expect in this race. I was just kind of cruising, avoiding the wrecks, and yeah, brought it home P3, so I'll take it.
Yeah, man, you did an excellent job. Yeah, it was definitely 4 wide. Deport was kind of off in the grass from trying to gather the car back up, but uh, that'll be a screenshot to save because we had an excellent view of that from above. So I don't know how y'all managed to handle that and managed to keep it green. I think LRS was kind of hoping that y'all just wreck and all four of y'all go off in different directions, and he splits the middle, makes it 5 wide, come off the exit. But it was a great race for you with the very little practice that you did. Very well done, very well executed throughout the entire race, and a huge congratulations for you being able to be up here on the podium tonight. So congratulations.
Appreciate it.
All right, and that wraps it up here from the UTR Live Studios. Mo, it's been such a great race. It's been a pleasure to have you up in the booth as always, and we can't wait to see what happens next week, as this is the end of the series, and we got more action coming to you next week. But Mo, any final thoughts?
Yeah, no, I appreciate you having me up here, and I appreciate these guys putting on a heck of a show tonight. So, thank you guys for having me, and I will see you on track on Wednesday at Richmond. Hopefully, I can bring it home. We'll see.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you. And guys, that is it for us. It wraps it up. But tune in next week. The Truck Series have a week off, so the next time you see UTR Live go live will be with our man INF right here as he takes over the booth for Richmond Raceway in the Cup Series. It's the third race of the Light Speed Dash, and only after that we'll only have 4 races left until the Cup Series heads into the playoff season. So uh, it'll be an excellent race next week, and then also we have the Xfinity Series at Dover, another one to watch. And to wrap it up, I will say good luck to anybody who is going to be out on Monday night, as we have F2, but also during Monday, the solar eclipse. You don't have to be an astrologist to be excited for this. It's going to be awesome. Go out there, get your pair of sunglasses, view the total American solar eclipse if you're in the area or in the line of it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a possible once in a lifetime experience for some of y'all. So go out there, enjoy it, have some fun with it, and then tune in right here on Monday night for F2 action. So, till then, guys, take it safe, take it easy, and we'll see y'all next week.